hanging out and playing games with you. Not to mention that we totally cool. Jokes, fun, and attitude. Always try to win, but sometimes we lose. Bro, Brahs. Bro, Brahs.
The Brahs.
Coming at you, baby.
Bro Brahs.
Hey, she's a collector. That's cool. She
Oh.
collects Transformers toys.
She collects the real thing though, which is kind of sadistic. It'd be like kind of like collecting dead bodies.
That's creepy. That always reminds me of, have you ever seen the movie Surviving the Game with Ice-T?
Yeah.
Reminds me of that when he like walks in their place and they have all those heads in like jars.
You know who
It's
kind of
creepy.
you know who kind of bit that was Walking Dead.
Really?
Yeah, the governor did that.
They bit Ice-T. Wow. You have to dig pretty low for that.
I wonder what came first though. No, I was definitely.
What do you
Surviving
mean,
the
what
Game.
came first?
No, because you remember the comics were out way before.
I thought it was a graphic novel.
Yeah, a comic. It's essentially a comic. It's just
I
a
thought
long,
graphic novels
it's
came
a
out like
long
after
comic.
comics, so like
No, it's just a long comic. It's the way it's like. It's funny. It's in you know that's funny because you say well The Walking Dead is like it is a comic, but it's looked at as a graphic novel. But the funny thing is like
it's like a Sin City, right? That's like what. That's
no, a
what
graphic novel is like in my opinion a graphic. What separates a graphic novel from a comic, even though you know what's funny is like you could put them in the same category because a graphic novel is a comic. You know what I mean? So it's like
Well, it's a
how do you describe
it's like a hardcover comic.
Not so even hardcover. It's the length I think that separates them because graphic novels are normally longer, which is funny because when you talk about The Walking Dead, each comic is really only it's usually less than 30 pages. So like the reason that they call it a graphic novel, I don't really know unless they're talking about when they put like the stories together because there's multiple there's multiple comics that make up a single story. That's how it goes along. You know what I mean? Like so there'll be 5 comics in the first story. You know, and then you have to read. And each of those 5 comics will be like 29 pages long, and that'll be.
How much are those cost, by the way, compared to comics?
They're the same.
But
Unless you buy them, unless you
hardcover though, that can't.
yeah,
be
no,
the
that's
same.
what I'm talking about. The hardcover is a bunch altogether after they've already released. They don't come out at hardcover when they're first released. When they're first released, it's just a comic, 29 page. 29
Oh my gosh, you won a game.
And, well, I was totally not even paying. Literally, barely. I was trying to
web you too at the end so you could stop punching me.
because I was trying to talk about. Do you understand that?
You want to know something weird about comics? Is I bought comics and I bought one that I really wanted to read and I haven't read a single one of them. I have a stack of them.
You know what's funny is like you say some people. I feel like some people look at comics and they don't think that it's the same as like reading a book, but
it's different. It's harder to read comics. Not gonna lie.
Why?
For me,
Though? Why?
because in a book,
Left to right.
it is left to right, but I also imagine
So
as
is
I go
comic.
along. In a
So
comic,
you like that better?
yeah, pick some random person.
Oh, we're still doing this?
Yeah, pick a random person, and but in a comic, I look at the
They
images
assist
like.
you. They assist.
But
you.
then it takes away from kind of the story progressing, in my opinion. It like because you don't imagine it yourself, and you kind of just like analyze it for too long, and you kind of forget.
do you like
previous,
art?
like,
Do you like art
pages.
or not really?
I don't like I'm not one of the people that are like, this is fabulous with my wine glass and monocle. And, like,
Right.
stare at
So you're
art.
not going to like the Louvre, and you're not going to be like. You're not going to stare at a Monet for 5 hours and just appreciate every single thing. I understand that. Me either. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
But like, I like fucking.
There you go, Soundwave. Do it.
I like comic book art. I think it's sweet. It's something I've always enjoyed as a kid.
You know what game we should play?
What?
Is Comic Zone on the Sega Genesis.
No, we should play.
I have
fucking,
that game.
We should play Joe Beautiful then, because it's like
no.
the same shit.
Have you played Comic Zone?
Oh, Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful
That's
Joe,
what
yeah.
That's a good game too.
Yeah, it's a good game. But have you played Comic Zone?
I remember
You really like it. Like it's super good. Have you ever played it or no? You'd really like it. That's one of the games you should really play. Game is, like that game is. I know what Beautiful Joe is, and honestly, Comic Zone is 100 times better than Beautiful Joe. Because Beautiful Joe is just like it's just a mess. It's a mess to look at.
Beautiful Joe. The reason I even said that is because I was it's just in a comic book format. That's it.
No, Comic Zone.
Not even really. It just had that. It's cell shaded and it's like.
Yeah.
You Megatron?
No. You want to know why Comic Zone is awesome though? Is because it's actually like set up exactly like a comic. There's squares, triangles, rectangles, and you choose whatever way you go your own adventure.
Right.
Throughout the whole thing.
Oh, so it's like a choose your own adventure.
It's like looking at a page, and then you're the character walking through each little what is it called? Still?
Square? No,
there's a name for it.
For each one?
For each little section, yeah. There is a name for it.
Storyboard.
Yeah, storyboard's the whole thing.
No, yeah, but I'm trying to think what's inside there. I don't know.
It's frame, or it's not a frame.
It might be.
Nah, frame's like a key.
It's movies, but
Yeah. I don't know. Each box, square.
well, whatever.
Square.
People know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, spin to win.
Yeah, are you spinning? It's like that guy's doing it.
Oof.
Turn it to you.
Doing it big.
It's like that guy's doing it. Turn it to you. CP1, fuck your couch.
Oh, I just came in there to get punched. That was sweet. Just gonna come in here and see if I can do some punching.
Oh, now I'm in the red.
Oh, that move
Red.
seems solid.
You're red, you dead.
You red?
See, here's the camera that just betrays you. That's where I wish you could zoom out.
You
The
can.
thing is like you have another
you can-
joystick that is
if you
pretty
press-
much unusable.
Press the left trigger. Well, Megatron just beat my bulk butt, and I just died from Megatron.
Really? It's up to me now to keep it.
He's pretty low. Yeah, you got that easy. Soundwave got some good speed for Megatron.
Whoa.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna say I like this game yet.
Oh,
How many people are
cry
gonna be
me a
mad at me when I say
frickin'
this?
Energon River, Eric.
It doesn't mean I don't like you guys out there.
I don't like you anymore.
Well,
no,
this is-
honestly,
I never really
I'd
thought
like
you
you to
did.
leave.
This is purely professional.
I just want it to be Roger and I again.
This relationship is purely professional.
It was once Roger and I, and then you're like, "Oh, can I hang out with you guys?" I'm like, "Fine, you are the owner of the dog, like whatever."
Mm-hmm. Hey, look at that though. I'll take. Wait a minute. What? Is this overall?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah.
I'll take second place.
Will you?
And that
because it's
shit.
the only thing that was given to you. Because I am the Transformers Prime Champion.
Hashtag my favorite game
I'm
ever.
gonna wake up tomorrow and rub that in your face.
Hashtag John's favorite game ever.
The Amazon. I knew I was gonna win, so the trophy's gonna be in the mail.
What are we doing?
Tomorrow. We're done with this, right?
I guess.
We're gonna try Kid Icarus
Oh my god.
and let you suffer for like 5 minutes.
What if it's like the one game? What if it's like Prodigy style? Like I get it and
No.
I pick up the controller and I just get it.
No.
I mean, it could happen.
I'm done recording this conversation because it's not happening.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more if you enjoyed the video.
Also, huge thanks to everybody that contributed to help make Brahs Season 3 happen. Here's a list of those fellow bros and bras.
Thanks, brother.